我有啦，我琴日俾咗成棟資料阿富㗎啦。咁我諗阿富講3日3日都冇問題。
而家多1-2個好似佢咁嘅人咧，就政府冧緊㗎啦。
We are not People's Congress. I mean, for the Chinese government, it is the duty to attend and vote according to party line. But this is Hong Kong's SAR. We have the tradition following the Westminster's parliamentary system, and filibustering is one of the tradition.
Just to add, actually, it's quite ironic or ridiculous to say the democratic process are being distorted. There is no democratic process in Hong Kong. The establishment camp is always in the majority because of this undemocratic election system.
講完咧就係最近我哋俾人哋指責話呢個浪費公帑，我哋開會繼續傾又話浪費公帑，我哋行出去令到個會唔夠人流會，又係話浪費公帑。喂，你開會又話浪費公帑，唔開會又話浪費公帑，咁究竟開定唔開？我捉咗你嗰段。係啊，佢呢個。
我哋會同佢哋分開搞嘅，因為咧就我哋琴日喺同警方申請嗰陣時候咧，都同民陣已經有協商㗎。咁咧佢哋會暫時會喺立法會添美道外邊嗰度咧，都會有一個集會嘅，咁亦都會有直播。咁咧咁但係我哋同佢協商咗之後咧，咁佢哋幾位即係嗰個團體幾個團體都覺得佢哋會自己做，可以可以輔到佢哋啲支持者。咁我哋即係人力量即係始終係作為今次拉布行動嘅主要發起人同埋主要嘅參加者。
我哋兩個提修訂案。
係啊，因為兩個可以其實係得兩個可以提修訂案嘅啫。其實如果冇佢哋提修訂案咧，想拉都拉唔成嘅。咁所以咧都覺得我哋嘅支持者都希望咧，我哋人民力量都能夠主動搞一個活動咁。咁當然啦，我哋都即係會支持民陣嘅活動，亦都歡迎咧全香港嘅市民咧係參與兩邊嘅活動嘅。其實
主要咧就5月16號，即係禮拜3嗰次大會咧係呢個啱啱係5月16號，
係2週年
5區公投2週年。本嚟我本嚟較早之前咧我就入咗個即係動議辯論嘅咁就係516 2週年嘅，咁結果抽唔到咁所以呢個日子係好啱係又開大會又拉布又係針對呢個即係5區公投係嘛，咁所以即係變咗比較我哋人民力量就要搞一個咁嘅民陣嘅群眾嘅集會喺立法會嗰度咁，就唔係特登同佢哋分庭抗禮，係即係原先已經係預咗要做嘅。咁但係我哋好歡迎佢哋有做，係咪？佢支持拉布呢個我哋好歡迎嘅，民陣啦同埋學聯啦同埋社民連佢哋。咁但係我哋就因為預咗我哋都係要做㗎啦。係啦咁。佢要解釋下，大家唔好寫到好似喺度分開兩堆，各自喺度比拼咁，其實就唔係。係啦，因為我如果大家有睇報紙，其實我星期6嗰日，其實星期5晚佢哋一流會，星期6啲記者已經問我哋，已經預計咗禮拜3會有我哋嘅行動㗎啦。咁我都理解到禮拜日佢哋去中聯辦遊行嗰陣時，佢哋亦都自己會商量咗，都會搞一個行動。咁所以咁大家分開搞都冇問題，係冇衝突嘅。咁希望即係香港即係各支持者都可以出席。Do you wish me to repeat simply in English? Sure. There's another demonstration as a Leshko organized by Manjan. What's the English of Manjan?
The Joint Alliance.
The Joint Alliance of a lot of activist group in Hong Kong anyway. Yeah. So and we did actually discuss about that, and we both. Made the agreement that actually we will both separately have our demonstration because we actually after the Friday's meeting actually we've already I've already answered reporters' questions that actually we will be staging this protest on Wednesday because this is also, as I said before, the second anniversary of the 5th district referendum, 16th of May 2010. 2 years ago. So we will be doing that. But we are also happy and we welcome all the other activist groups in Hong Kong to support the filibustering action in the Legislative Council. Yeah. 係啦，冇錯。
有啲問可唔可以講下其實而家最大個難度咧？你覺得即係拉布喺邊度同埋即係同埋你可唔可以講下你而家個身體狀況？你覺得？
嗱，而家因為我隻眼咧就其實個情況都係需要休息咯，即係個醫生話。咁但係拉布就要繼續㗎啦，係咪？咁而家因為如果多咗一副咧，咁禮拜3可能我唔出席啦。咁然後即係唞多2日， 咁就再接力咯。即係始終我都唔會退出呢個拉布嘅咩嘅，因為我係提修訂嘅人啊嘛，你明唔明？呢個最重要啊嘛。譬如你鄭家富又好，或者而家你梁國雄都好咧，佢係參加辯論嚟拖個時間啊嘛。但我哋兩個一定要在場噶嘛，我哋係提修訂嘅人啊嘛。你將來到去投票嘅時候，我哋都要喺度噶嘛，你明唔明？所以我係冇得甩身嘅。咁所以我就希望呢兩日隻眼睛個情況會有啲改善，咁啊可以接力。所以聽日我未必會到咯，就咁樣。咁第二就係而家呢場仗係好難打嘅，因為政府而家係堅決唔肯收翻或者押後呢一個即係替補機制呢一條條例啊。咁所以我哋焗住一定同佢砌落去嘅。咁但係我哋今日開呢個政制事務委員會嘅特別會議嘅時候咧，就講到嗰個即係5C14局嘅時候咧，政府就驚我哋即係會拖遲咗啦。即係呢個梁振英咧特別係咪？咁啊，我睇個情況都好惡劣㗎啦，因為佢6月20號個決議案交嚟嘅時候咧，佢之前都要經過人事編制委員會同埋財委會嘅。咁喺財委會個地方嗰度都即係啲議員都可以攔佢嘅。咁去到6月20號，距離呢個7月1號只有10日嘅啫。即係你諗住，佢係諗住喺6月20號一定可以完成㗎啦嘛，你明唔明？咁所以個問題就係我哋即係會繼續即係同佢鬥落去㗎啦。呢個係冇得揀嘅，已經係啊大嚿都準備好晒㗎啦，我哋咪最多 call 白車啦，睇下邊個瞓先啦。
想問下，而家喺而家上台，即係嗰個重組架構建議上財委會嗰陣時咧，你哋會唔會都拉布㗎？
而家未傾，
未傾。
因為呢個5C14局嗰個問題同我哋兩個嘅條例嘅處理唔同啊。5C14局佢要過兩關，一個就財委會，一個係過呢個嘅即係立法會。但係立法會咧係用呢個議決形式。咁議決形式嘅修訂嘅範圍同埋嘅技術嘅困難度咧，係絕對比法例高同埋嚴謹。咁就第一，我哋會唔會做？我哋未傾。但係如果要做嘅技術性嗰度，又要再考我哋嘅智慧。咁呢個我哋要等啲文件到齊嗰陣時，我哋再仔細諗。同埋呢排打緊仗，因為上個禮拜大會主席收緊咗嘅發言嘅範圍咧，咁令到我哋8-9成嘅資料係全部作廢，即係要重新組合過。咁所以過去嗰個禮拜係好辛苦，重新要組織啲資料啦，咁我哋要過埋呢個禮拜，可能下個禮拜至有時間處理即係5C14局嘅問題。
你有冇同阿富即係夾一夾，即係可以？
會㗎。
我有啦，我琴日俾咗成棟資料阿富㗎啦。咁我諗阿富講3日3日都冇問題。
咪因為佢又係一個反應好快嘅人，同埋即係俾啲基本嘅資料佢可以觸類旁通，舉一反三，應該就冇問題嘅。而家多1兩個好似佢咁嘅人咧，就政府冧緊㗎啦。
同埋就想提一點咧，就泛民我睇報紙啦，因為李卓人個人未正式覆我嘅，我都係睇報紙嘅。
但係工黨話唔
係啦，咁就佢哋個講法就話用呢一個嘅休會待續我嚟拖延。我想指出一點咧，我同毓民嘅發言喺立法會一停咧，佢1000萬個休會待續都冇用。OK， 咁因為一進行緊嘅投票咧，就即係。基本上個戰爭完成㗎啦，咁所以如果佢哋想休會待續可以提多幾次咧，佢哋一定唔可以，
佢哋要拉布咯，
唔可以俾我哋停啊！咁如果我同毓民拉柴嘅話咧，佢講任何休會待續都係講呢一個嘅風涼話嚟嘅。OK， 咁我想俾佢知嗰個嘅程序同埋個事實，即係唔好講到休會待續，佢哋講到就可以做。我哋嘅拉布斷咗嘅話咧。佢乜嘢待續都即係五馬分屍，其實係五馬分屍㗎啦，已經係。
Hi, many of the people I've spoken to in the last couple of days, mainly pro-establishment supporters, have said that it's an obligation for legislative council members to vote, and not doing so you're distorting the democratic process. So I'd like to know how you respond to that. And secondly, a lot of people have said, well, if they pass this amendment in the first place, why are you notoriously absent from the chamber?
Well, two things. We are not People's Congress. I mean, for the Chinese government, it is the duty to attend and vote according to Party Line. But this is Hong Kong's SAR. We have the tradition following the Westminster's parliamentary system, and filibustering is one of the tradition. So if Hong Kong people treasure this tradition and also to maintain or remain Hong Kong's core values, filibustering should be allowed to continue in Hong Kong, because in all democratic systems around the world, following the Westminster parliamentary system, they also maintain the filibuster in their system. Although for the government or for the ruling party, to them it is troublesome, and also it creates a lot of inconvenience for the ruling party. But none of them, dare to eliminate, this mechanism. So I call upon Hong Kong people to be concerned about the recent developments, because the chief executive-elect have said that again and again, that filibuster have affected the administration and should be stopped. And I challenge him. I challenge him for any open debate on this issue. I challenge him to study the parliamentary system around the world. I challenge him the importance of keeping this filibuster mechanism in our system. It is a big test for Hong Kong. If we cannot continue to filibuster, that means that freedom of speech, freedom of expression become a dangerous species in Hong Kong. So we do have to fight continuously to ensure that this very important value in Hong Kong can be kept.
Okay. Just to add, actually, it's quite ironic or ridiculous to say the democratic process are being distorted. There is no democratic process in Hong Kong. The establishment camp is always in the majority because of this undemocratic election system. So we're not actually distorting any democratic process. We're actually fighting for freedom in this undemocratic legislature in Hong Kong. And
Ron Mulcahy said this morning that filibustering actually runs counter to the very principles of democracy. What do you have to say about that?
Well, he should talk to the parliamentarians in the States, in England, or in Australia. If they say that in any open and democratic system, I think he will be accused of not knowing what is democracy. I keep quoting the book by John Stuart Mills on liberty. It is very clear. Discourse and debate in Parliament is the fundamental element in any democratic system. If there is no open debate, if there is no meaningful discourse, there is no democracy. So I call upon all of them, especially Ron Mulcahy, to restudy the book. Probably he had read, in his university student time, on liberty. I think it is a very. It's not a difficult book to read. It's very basic, just basic English, and I think he should understand the meaning of it.
Yeah, and again, I want to add, actually, it's not our effort of filibustering which is acted against the principle of democracy. It is the current electoral system which is running against the principle of democracy. So I don't know why they're saying that.
One thing I find it very interesting and ironic is that if we prolong the meeting, people accuse us of wasting public money. If we force the meeting to be adjourned, then we are accused again of wasting public money. So either we have the meeting or we don't have the meeting, we are accused of wasting public funds. It's very interesting and ironic. How can you have the meeting and not having the meeting? Either way, you are wasting public funds. I find it very interesting. 我啱啱講完呢，就係最近我哋俾人哋指責話呢個浪費公帑。我哋開會繼續傾，又話浪費公帑。我哋行出去令到個會唔夠人流會，又係話浪費公帑。喂，你開會又話浪費公帑，唔開會又話浪費公帑。咁究竟開定唔開？咁所以我希望即係嗰啲所謂指責我哋浪費公帑嗰啲人解釋，同埋咧立法會同埋所有官員嘅人工係已經俾咗㗎啦。佢開會唔開會，人工係全部支付晒嘅。OK， 咁所以我希望佢哋解釋究竟我哋開會邊一剎那係浪費公帑，所以好荒謬嗰啲指責係，好嘛 ？OK， 唔該晒。
講一句啦，即係呢個梁振英所有對於拉布嘅嗰個指責， 反映佢係一個共產黨。
共產黨嘅思維肯定。
Communist mentality。
我哋嗱當然我哋4點鐘開始咧，好多朋友都未放工啦。咁但係我哋如果去到夜晚6、7點，我哋係預計會超過1000人嘅。咁當然如果越多越好啦。咁但係咧，立法會對出個廣場其實又唔係容許到太多人嘅，有冇都係睇下情況，咁可能都要再同警方商討啦。如果真係多人支持，但我哋再重申，我哋嘅集會申請係由禮拜3嘅晏晝4點去到禮拜5嘅夜晚10點，我哋係預備，如果佢哋夠膽通宵開會嘅，我哋支持者亦都會有部分支持者咧係願意通宵留守去支持拉布嘅議員。
好啦，多謝。
Thank you.